2,000 meters. And away they go. From the 2,000 metre mark, Asterix out well, Golden Pheasant, Majestic Mozart there, and War of Athena's up there with him. Malmuz at the rails within the length of the leader. Porto Manzano, Siam is behind those, and Bing was racing just outside of those runners and about 4 or 5 off the leader. Flying Carpet is further back with Johnny Hero. Got the green lights in the middle and racing about 7-8 off the leader. They've stepped on the gas a little bit here. Then we go 3 lengths back to Shango. African Adventures further back in the field now. Second base runs behind that lot. Tierra del Fiego's further back in the field. Almutano's racing about 12 or 13 lengths off the leader. Green Haze, Tree Tumbo's in behind that, and Sparkling Water's the trailer as they race their way through to the 1,400 metre mark. Porto Manzano's in front. That's got to the lead, leads it by a length and a bit. Bingwo's racing in second. Majestic Mozart is racing away in third, and then Golden Pheasant, and they race about 2 or 3 lengths off the leader. Malmuz is scraping paint at the rail, is racing about 3 or 4 lengths off the leader, with Siam who's racing outside of those. Then it's Asterix further back, Flying Carpet. War of Athena's giving Malmuz about 2 lengths starts and about 6 lengths away from the leader. Shango's outside of those. Johnny Hero got the green light, is also moving just behind them, is about 9 off the leader. In the red body and the black cap, African Adventures further back in the field. Almutana runs behind that. Homeward bound now, Porto Manzano the leader. Bingwa behind that, Majestic Mozart, Golden Pheasant. Then we go back after those to the outside to Siam. Flying Carpet, Malmuz is back along the inside. Johnny Hero, they got 3 or 4 lengths to make up on the leader as they come now with about 400 metres to go. Porto Manzano still the leader. Golden Pheasant, Majestic Mozart is racing behind that. Got the green lights, got 4 to go. So does Malmuz, is further back. Johnny Hero running on, but it's still Porto Manzano from Majestic Mozart. Golden Pheasant behind that. Flying Carpet is looking to get into the race. So is Johnny Hero. Asterix behind that. It's now wide open. Majestic Mozart, Golden Pheasant to the outside. Flying Carpet is coming home well up the inside. Majestic Mozart and Flying Carpet, they get to the line. Flying Carpet got there. Majestic Mozart, Golden Pheasant, where was War of Athena? I think she might have got up to run 4th, but we'll wait for that 4th spot. It's Flying Carpet who's come home best of all here to win the running of the World Sports Betting, presenting the Gauteng Summer Cup for Sean Terry and Calvin Habib. They put the blinkers on. You'll see Porto Manzano to the lead. 200 metres left to go. Flying Carpet now chasing and doing so in a sneaky manner. Comes through to the inside. In the middle, Majestic Mozart, Golden Pheasant. There were no big horses, unfortunately. We were looking for them and they were not in the fray of the finish. We'll look at the closing stages. Majestic Mozart. Porto Manzano just got tired. Here's Flying Carpet, puts its head down to the inside, and the two come together. Flying Carpet, Majestic Mozart, and you'll see number 13, Flying Carpet, has come through to give Sean Terry another Summer Cup victory. Calvin Habib, a beautiful ride to get there with the blinkers on, ahead of Majestic Mozart, who runs courageously in second. Golden Pheasant a crack at third. 4th, I'm not sure if it's War of Athena or Johnny Hero. It's one of those two. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe Johnny Hero is going to get the better of War of Athena as far as quartets are concerned, but that did get close. Have a look at the cavalry charge that presents us this year in the 2021 World Sports Betting Gauteng Summer Cup. 200 metres to go, and to be quite frank with you, it was anyone's call. Majestic Mozart, they nearly pulled it off in the middle, but Flying Carpet, the way Calvin kept his cool, got them to the closing stages. This was a strategic win, I believe, by the Sean Terry stable. They've done very well to come through and secure victory here today. The other big names in there, got the green light, was there. He ran his heart out. He tried his best. Malmuz and a few others that gave their best efforts today, but unfortunately they're not going to make this frame. Here's another look at the closing stages, which shows a terrific duel between Flying Carpet and Majestic Mozart. It's number 13 that prevails, and we congratulate those that are involved here. Well done to Mr. Dakota, who is the winning nominee from the Gr1 CC for Sean Terry and Calvin Habib. That's the latest news from Turpentine Racecourse for the running of the World Sports Betting, presenting this year's Gauteng Summer Cup. The judge hasn't yet committed numbers into the frame, so we haven't got a result for you at this point in time, but I'm almost certain that number 13, Flying Carpet, has come through to win the outcome of the event. The pool on the race got to 365,000, the winning pool, the place pool at 130. The pools were good today in terms of the running of the event, which we'll get to you in a moment. We'll confirm those for you in a moment. And I'm just hearing from the judge now, 13, 10, 11, 17. 13, 11, 10, 17. 13, 11, 10, 17. Thank you, Judge. Okay, so that's the judge. They haven't gone into the frame yet, but he just asked me to send that message across to you as far as the 8th race is concerned. Well, here's a look at the lead-in now as we take a look at a glorious moment for Flying Carpet. The Jackpot 4-year-old for Sean Terry, Calvin Habib, and again, congratulations to all the winning owners concerned. And whilst you see them being led in, let's go back to the SABC crew, to Neil and Lyle, to bring him in.
Number 13, Flying Carpet. I must take my hat off here to Sean Terry. He's very familiar with winning this race. Calvin Habib, what a moment for this young man. Well done to Rita and Balechens, and of course, Rita's Carl Stud. And Neil and Nick, I'm just going to quickly mention you here, because you both told me that Flying Carpet would win this race, and I almost laughed at you, Neil.
Well, it's a triumph of handicapping, I suppose. Quite interesting, because I've been preaching him for some time. It's not rocket science. This is why we play racing. The form is there. If you go back to have a look at the Malmoose runs, the Bingwa runs, Linebacker, Shango, it's all there. This was his 3rd run. Yes. I saw Calvin Habib. I sat next to him at the lunch, and I said to him, I think you've got a really big chance. And hopefully I gave him a bit of confidence, but he rode it beautifully. He really did.